Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, what I'm about to say, guys, needs to be said. We all know what is happening in the Middle East. I'm talking Israel, Gaza. To say the obvious, it's very serious and it's going to evoke a lot of emotions across the world. In fact, it has already evoked a lot of emotions across the world, and the impact will be felt mostly among the neighbors of those two regions, and very deeply actually. And as things accelerate, people are talking, people are beginning to talk, leaders, celebrities, and just us normal people, civilians in general. Let's watch a few clips, a few videos that I've collected for you guys reacting to this, to what is happening in Israel and Palestine. Make sure you watch this video up to the end and leave your own thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get into the videos.
But the Palestinian people's right to self-determination, their right to justice, must also be recognized. And put yourself in their shoes. Look at the world through their eyes. It is not fair that a Palestinian child cannot grow up in a state of their own. Their entire lives with the presence of a foreign army that controls the movements, not just of those young people, but their parents, their grandparents, every single day. It's not just when settler violence against Palestinians goes unpunished. It's not right to prevent Palestinians from farming their lands, or restricting a student's ability to move around the West Bank, or displace Palestinian families from their homes. Neither occupation nor expulsion is the answer. Just as Israelis built a state in their homeland, Palestinians have a right to be a free people in their own land.
Hey guys, I just finished my class. I know I've been mute. It's just been a lot lately. It's been a terrible week for me. I've always been an advocate against those who kill women and children and innocent people. I know there are casualties and deaths on both sides, but I do stand for Palestine because right now they live in an air prison. They have no food, their water supply is cut off. Their children are dying, and airstrike after airstrike, and no one is ceasing fire. Innocent people don't have to pay for this. So I stand for Palestine.
Where the fuck is the international laws? Where the fuck is the human rights organizations? Where all this bullshit? Last night, my mom sent me a message asking me to forgive her if she ever did me wrong, which she never. And that she loves me so much and I love her so much, and it felt like a goodbye message. And when my friends and family have a little bit of internet, all they're asking for is forgiveness, and that we remember them, and that they are not numbers. They have no electricity, no fuel. Medical supplies are running out, and nobody's saying anything. And there's 24/7 bombings. The Israeli Defense Forces, literally, they're doing massacres. Massacres. Kids, women, elder people, and the rebels dying every minute almost. What the fuck?
Chanel just donated $4 million to Israel. $4 million to Israel. If you're still wearing that bag, or you're thinking about getting that bag, please get rid of it, sell it. You don't need it. They took the money that you probably already spent on that bag and they gave it straight to Israel to kill more Palestinian kids and to bomb more and to do more destruction. Like, they haven't done enough in the last 74 years, and all of a sudden the world is rooting for Israel. Haven't you seen what's going on in the last 74 years? The whole world turns a blind eye, and you have brands who the Muslims and Palestinians, and you don't even need to be Muslim to stand up for this cause. You just need to be human. For the last 74 years, they are wiping out the Palestinians. They are, I can't even say it because it's been said so many times. And the world and the Western media is not showing what's really happening. The only reason that everything is happening is because of what they've done to them. Get rid of the bag.
Hi everybody. I can't talk about how I truly feel on here because that will get my account displaced. So if you want to hear my a video about displacement, you'll have to go to my Telegram channel, unfortunately. But in this video, I want to talk directly to the BBC. Okay? The British Broadcasting Corporation. Stop trying to attempt to manufacture consent from the British people to support a country that right now is threatening to do things so bad I can't even say the words on social media. The British people are not behind this. Do not speak for us. We do not support what is going on right now and what you are trying to get us to support. We do not do a head count. It's going to be the same as around the world by now. The gig is up. Stop trying to speak for us. We do not agree with you. We are not on the side that you are saying that we are on. Do you get me?
The Home Secretary of the UK, Suella Braverman, just announced that flying the Palestinian flag might be made illegal. Israeli flags are being put and paraded in every single governmental building in the UK. They are literally trying to suppress Palestinian freedom and are trying to shut out every Palestinian voice. Right now, Palestine is being bombed endlessly. White phosphorus is being poured on top of Palestinians. Using white phosphorus is a war crime according to the UN, and now Israel's pouring it on Palestinians in Gaza. And the largest military warship from America is about to enter Gaza via the sea with 50,000 American soldiers, and 100,000 Israeli soldiers are preparing to attack Gaza by foot. They are literally going to genocide all of the Palestinians living in Gaza, and they've convinced the world that this is okay. No one is standing up for Palestinians. No country is offering resistance. No country is offering military assistance. Palestinians and Gaza are going to be obliterated, and we are going to have to watch this in silence.
Hey guys, today is the 5th day of the attacks on Gaza, and the situation back home right now is terrible because they cut electricity entirely. The fuel ran out, so the company that powers Gaza is not running anymore. People do not have Wi-Fi. For example, my parents do not have Wi-Fi access anymore. I can only call them cellularly, so I had to get a SIM card to call international. I think something to note now that we're on the 5th day of the attacks is that because the mainstream media is waging a very dirty war against Palestinians and spreading misinformation, and because there is no integrity in reporting, Palestinians have had to become the reporters, which we have done for many years, but this time it's even harder and harder to be someone who is not a journalist, picking up the camera and making videos of what it's like right now, especially for people that are vlogging on the ground. I've been a content creator on TikTok for a few years, and during normal times, creating content is exhausting. It takes a mental toll, and during these times, it's even harder. For example, I'm having to do it even though I'm worried about my parents' safety, my brother's safety. I have not slept in 5 days. I have not been eating well. I'm having to do it on top of so many other responsibilities. And imagine it for people in Gaza, it's way worse. So many journalists are reaching out to me for interviews. I don't have capacity to answer all the messages because literally like my fingers are hurting from being stuck on my phone this whole week. And they're asking me if I know people in Gaza who can do vlogs. I've asked a few people, but people are at capacity. They're not in the headspace to be reporting. So if you are Gen Z in Gaza, please comment, reach out to me. There's journalists that want people like you to tell their story, and I know this is not the time for it, so I'm not trying to like reach out to everyone that I know. I'm just putting it out there. But this is just a glimpse of how terrible the mainstream media is right now.
Okay, so this little research I'm about to read for you is just to make you understand like why these two nations are beefing on each other. This video will make you understand this. That is, if you don't understand anyway. In less than a minute, you're gonna get this. Okay, so let's get into it. The roots of this conflict can be traced back in the early 20th century when the Jewish immigration began pushing for the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine. These Jewish people moved into the area, Palestinian Arabs resisted their presence after the establishment of Israel as an independent country in 1948. They went to beef war with the collision of their Arab neighbors, even though this beef, get the codes guys, this beef ended in ceasefire. Tensions continued to evolve. In 1967, Israel launched another beef and as a result began to occupy the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and Golan Heights. Since then, Israel has continued to maintain a military presence in these territories. These circumstances have resulted in many Palestinian people being displaced from their homes. Although many attempts have been made to end the conflict, a permanent agreement has yet to be reached. That's all about this research guys, and here are a few comments I collected for you guys from these videos. This one says, we stand with Palestine. This other one says, imagine supporting Russia invading Ukraine. That's the same as supporting Israel invading Palestine. This one says, all I want is peace between them. That's all I want for them as well. As me, I just want peace. And with that being said guys, I've come to the end of this video. You guys drop a comment below. Let us know what you think about this entire situation, this video, in the comment section below. And please keep in mind that what is happening in Israel and Palestine is very serious. Innocent people are being unalived. Yeah, I said it. I'll see you in my next video guys.